Again? There's a big ass oil leak right there.
From me?
Yeah, you just left a big ass oil leak.
No way.
What's up, Raza? Back at it again. And this truck is back in my shop again. But anyway, so we have a lot of things that Muñeca still wants to do to this thing. Like do the headliner. She wants to do a bunch of little things. I know I gotta fix the exhaust just because the exhaust is messed up because we live in a place where there's a lot of speed bumps. So that's out of our power, but the truck is too low. We are gonna be working on this. What are we doing today?
Oh, you need to look at the exhaust to see if you can fix it, if you can patch it back together. I wanna install my speedometer. Tell me about the speedometer you got me.
So basically you drove your truck in here because you want more work done to it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the luxury of, that's her luxury, I guess.
We also still need to finish my hood that's sitting over there.
The hood still needs to be done with.
That's gonna be a lot of work.
That's what happens when you buy a cheap hood. You gotta suffer the consequences.
My pockets didn't say it was cheap.
So we gotta do a bunch of body work onto the hood. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna look nice. We do have to go tomorrow and get some sanding material because we ran out of it. We will be doing that tomorrow. But as far as right now, we're gonna jack it up and see what the hell is going on down there because it's really loud.
And also, do not forget to tell them what is our plan with dropping the back, because I've been asking for this since last year.
I'm glad that you brought that up.
Okay, let's talk
Because
about
now
it.
we're gonna have some serious talk.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. This is your second set of rims that you.
The first one was not my fault. The second one was 100% my fault.
Guys, that's up for the debate or whatever you guys want to call it, but this is the second set of rims that Muñeca has taken out. Now I tell her because she wants to level her truck from the back, which yeah, that will be nice, but I put her in a position where it's like because we're gonna be shopping for some new wheels for it. Obviously we need to get some new wheels for her. This time on the wheels that we get for it, she's not gonna be, well obviously she's gonna have extra wheels that she could tear up, but we are gonna be shopping for wheels for her. And based on the style of the wheels that we get, we're gonna determine if we're gonna drop it or we're just gonna leave it the way it is. It just depends on the offset that Muñeca wants to go with. I like the sporty look, I like the flush look, and if we do a flush look, then you can't go as low as tucking your wheels and literally making them tuck. So that's something that she's gonna have to think about, and she told me that she was gonna think about it. You can't have the best of both worlds.
Can't have it all.
You can't have it all. So depending on the style that she thinks that she's gonna go with, is how this truck is gonna get, if it's gonna get even lower, or it's just gonna stay the way it is. There's a bunch of stuff that we gotta do. Stay tuned.
Pretty much what we're looking at is I have a whole list of things that I want to get done. My starlights still to this day have not been done. I bought those like 6 months ago, maybe not, I don't know. He bought me a speedometer from TikTok shop, which is really cool because if you don't know, only part of my cluster works.
Yeah.
So I don't know how fast I'm going. If you guys saw the video at Michelada Wars, you saw what I did to my wheel, okay? It was a freak accident, all my fault though. Now I have to suffer the consequences and I have to buy wheels for Boricua.
Because she messed them up again.
Then, as you can see, I'm still rocking my old hood, even though I got my other hood like so long ago. But that thing is so dinged up. Well, not dinged up, but it's just like, it's not perfect channel. So now we have to do the body work on that too. But anyways, I think we're gonna do the speedometer first. Well, I can pretty much give you a really fast update for this one. It didn't work for the truck. I'm really disappointed because this was supposed to go on my dash. It reflects everything onto the windshield. I was really excited about this, but it didn't work. I don't think it's the product. I don't know, it wasn't reading or registering when it was plugged into my OBD4. Damn it, boy.
Damn it, boy. That's hella oil.
Why would I be leaking oil? Oh, you had mentioned a while back, maybe there was like a small hole in my oil pan or something, remember?
This ain't small.
Oh.
This is a big body drip.
Okay. Whoops.
This is beyond a leak. See that leak?
Oh, yeah. Also, another thing, we said we might go to a truck show tomorrow.
First things first.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably important. Also, we just came back from Michelada Wars. Truck Wars is in 2 weeks. And then the day after is the lowrider show, another lowrider show. Didn't somebody say it was Impala that was doing it?
Yeah. Was that dude high enough?
Looks like it might work, no? Oh.
Yeah, the fuckers just keep going lower.
LOL.
What the hell? Why is it so low? This truck is too low, man. It is covered, saturated. It is coming from the oil pressure sensor. definitely coming from the oil pressure sensor. But there's a lot of oil. There's tons of oil. This is the problem right here. This is what went wrong. Right here. It keeps breaking. You see that?
Yeah.
That's broken. That's freshly broken. But I'm gonna need a rag to clean this under here. Because I'm not gonna lay on it.
Okay. I'm gonna grab you a rag. Stay right there. You don't go anywhere, okay?
Let them live. So I'm glad it's not nothing serious.
So you're saying it's an easy fix. It's just not the easy part that is way down there.
I gotta fix it from the top.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm gonna be doing that, might as well check the knock sensors.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me a can of that brake cleaner? This is carved. This is caked. It is caked up here. All of this used to be hella clean at one point. Be able to eat out of here.
I don't know about all that.
Pretty close to though, but definitely an oil pressure sensor. So, okay. Fuck. I'm gonna get rid of all this shit before I start welding down here. Doesn't catch on fire or something.
Oh, what happened? The fumes?
Whew. Nastiness. I just gotta push that pipe up, weld it into place, and then it will be all the way nice.
And then also the cameraman at the same time. That means you gotta sit on the garage floor.
If you go to like the vise over there and not the one on the pink,
Yeah,
the other one?
Yeah.
Right, the Jordan's right next door to it, there should be a metal brushes there. Somehow. There we go. There it is. Now, the best way to fix this is if you put like a sleeve on there, but whatever.
We're gonna do the quick way. Oh, okay, hold on. Babe.
What?
Dude, I'm about to get hit with those metals.
Huh?
Do you need your helmet?
I think. Oh, pass it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. All right. Back in business, boys. I think we're back in business. Is the gas turned on the tank? Can you check?
How do I know, babe?
Just turn it.
Which one? This one that's staring at me or the one that faces the
The
ceiling?
one that's on the top of the tank, the knob.
Yeah. Okay, I turned it all the way open now.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I went towards the way it says open.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, I didn't know you had to go more. Oh, gosh, the stress.
Oh my goodness. Damn, I was well positioned down here too. Ooh, it's getting hot down here. We'll see how long that's gonna hold. How many speed bumps? How many speed bumps later?
Hopefully it's gonna last a while.
No, you put in a band-aid on
On a bigger problem.
the artery. But that should hold a little bit. Definitely gonna make a difference on the sound. Now I gotta fix that really bad oil leak. The oil leak is coming from this one, but from the sensor that goes right here.
But what's causing the oil to come out?
I don't know. I have to see I have to bring it down, see if it's just the sensor that's loose or I figure out how to get in there. That's the part I hate. See, now I gotta do the pretzel and the scorpion.
Just to get inside.
Just to see what the hell's happening in there.
And you got the chunkless on.
Not built like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Whoa.
That's where I ride that, one of those red rides. That's where the leak was coming from, man. All the oil is coming from there. I had the one that I took off of here. So what did I do with it?
So what are we running to the auto parts store for?
Oil pressure sensor?
Oil.
No.
There's gonna be some sort of tool. He said that we don't have a socket that's big enough to get it off. So he thinks that it's a specific tool that we need. So we gotta run there. They close in like an hour, so we have plenty of time. But it's already like 9, going on 9:30, guys. Gotta make it quick.
Alrighty. Gotta get an oil pressure sensor and a tool to get it off. And then I need to talk to somebody.
You need a what?
Talk to somebody about that stuff. I want to know where it's at. There you go. Oil pressure sensor for 2002 Chevy Silverado.
I knew that. You need an oil pressure sensor.
Yeah, that thing is gushing out of that. Oil is gushing out of it for some reason.
5 3 are notorious for the oil pressure sensors going bad.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do you guys have the tool to replace it also? It requires like a long socket for it.
I don't think we have the long sockets for these oil pressure sensors, do we? You want Master Pro or standard?
Standard. Hey, we have the sensor.
Yeah, $73 later,
How
we
we
have
gonna
the
get the
sensor.
sensor?
$73 later, we got the sensor, and they don't have the tool for us to get it in and out. They said to check Harbor Freight,
No, and you know what?
but Harbor Freight's closed.
Now that I think about it, the reason, look at what kind of, it's not a normal 6 point socket, so we definitely need,
Whatever tool it is.
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have to find it on Amazon or something.
No, we could probably get it at Harbor Freight just when they open tomorrow.
If you look at the sensor right here, it looks like the oil is coming out of here, you know, because it's not coming out of here.
Yeah, $73 later, guys, for that tiny box. That's like when you go to Ulta and spend $100 and it's a small bag of nothing.
Well, it's a sensor, you know, so
This is important.
it's important.
Yeah, that part. Once we have that tool, how quick is this? It's just unbolt it and replace it and put the new one in place kind of thing?
Huh?
Once we have the tool, how quick is it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna see, guys. This might have to be a 2-part video or pick up the video again tomorrow. Pretty much we got the new sensor. We don't have the tool to install it. We need to get the truck out of the shop so we can put the cutlass in here. We'll probably update you guys tomorrow. We'll pick back up again tomorrow. We don't really have a choice, so.
We don't have a choice, but I'm glad that it was that. Not something else like really serious, because it could have been a freaking gasket, could have been the oil pan.
Ooh, imagine it was a gasket.
It could have been the seal on the back of the motor where you have to take the whole tranny and motor out.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse, so I'm really happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's only $100 or $70 to fix it.
Okay.
But start it up to see how it sounds. Now that the exhaust is on there.
Oh yeah, much quieter.
With that being said, Rafa, stay tuned. We'll still be working on this truck.
Damn it, boy.
There's a lot of things to do to it.